Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I answer some of your assumptions, answer some questions, all while I get ready and do this face. So if you guys want to see what the questions were, what the assumptions were, how I did this makeup, well then definitely keep on watching. Alright guys, now that we're zoomed in nice and personal, like my new nails, they're press-on. I was at Publix the other day, saw these for like $6 and it requires no glue, you just like press it on. So we'll see how well these bad boys last for, but I did get some nail glue just in case. It feels very weird. I feel very sensitive. I feel like every time I touch something, it's just gonna pop up and flick off. So if my nails flick off in this video, we're gonna go with it. So I asked you guys on Instagram and Twitter if you guys wanted me to do like a Q&A style assumption video, get ready with me, whatever this mess of a video is. So I figured why not do my yellow eye look that I tried to do on a live, last time I went live on YouTube. Major fail. I figured why not just show that eye look today. It's super easy. It's very basic. There's really not much to it. And yeah, let's just go ahead and start getting this makeup look done. So first things first, I am going to go ahead and do my brows. I never really show you guys how I do my brows just because there's really not much to them. So I'm just going to show you guys the process today. Please excuse me bring my mirror up close for just a minute because I need to see what I'm doing. So just wanted to show you guys. I am going in with my Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil in the number 3, my absolute favorite. All right, so the first question or assumption is you want a higher position at Disney and want to live there. So I do not want a higher position at Disney. I'm a server there, so I mean, I don't really want to go into like food and beverage managing. This is very difficult to do with these nails, by the way. But I don't want to go into like food and beverage managing because that's like what it would be. Hey, oh, oh my God. Editor Allie here, and listen, we need to talk really fast. So when I got done filming this video, I noticed that I had a food particle stuck in my tooth. It's right here. I had just had lunch before I had filmed this video. I had a big old delicious PB&J sandwich. And while I'm editing this, I'm seeing the food particle stuck in my tooth. And I remember when I got done filming it, I saw it before I did my box charm video, and I was like, ew, gross. Yeah, it's here this entire video, so you guys are gonna see it. And I just wanna apologize. I am extremely embarrassed. But you know what? It would not be an Allie video if I didn't embarrass myself one way or another. So I do apologize. Y'all are gonna be staring at my teeth and the food inside of it, so I apologize. And that is just something that's just like not for me to do that, just because I don't want to be in food and beverage anymore. I really don't like serving personally, especially since I've been doing it for the last 9 years of my life. Yeah, it could be great money, but I just don't enjoy it. I really, really don't. I mean, I love working at Disney, don't get me wrong, but just being a server, that's a whole other ballgame. Why don't you make videos with other influencers? Well, the reason why I don't make videos with other influencers is because when I first started off, I did. The first person I ever did like a collab with was a chick on here called Pretty Uncensored. And then I quit YouTube for 6 months and then I came back. So the reason why I don't like doing it with other influencers is because I actually want to be friends with the person. I don't believe in just doing like a, hey, you have around the same sub count as me, let's just do a collab together. Because if I don't know you, how are we going to like jam? How are we going to vibe? I really believe in vibing with somebody just because I want to be able to like have a true chemistry with somebody. Yeah, you can like do like I'll do my video here, you do your video there, which is great. But I feel like at that point, it's just a business transaction and not an actual friendship. I made a vow when I came back that I would genuinely make friends here in this community. And like the first person I met like on YouTube was Paige. And I never brought up the idea of doing a collaboration with her because at that time when I first met her, I only had 8,000 subscribers and she was approaching 100,000. And I was like, there is nothing that I can offer her. Because when you look at it, yeah, you're doing a collab for somebody, but you have the potential of bringing subscribers over to that person. And I just knew I had nothing to offer. I had 8,000 subscribers. She had almost 100,000 subscribers. So yes, I could bring people over, but she would do more benefit to me than I would to her. So I never brought it up. And she actually brought it up. Like, hey, we should do a collaboration together. And I was like, I I was never going to bring that up to you. And she's like, why not? I said, because I had nothing to offer you. And that's what made her want to do a collab with me, because she's like, you're not in it just for gaining subscribers. I'm like, no, like if I do a collab with you, it's because I'm genuinely friends with you. And that's why I haven't done collabs with anybody else. Like I really want to do a collab with Paige, and we were going to before the pandemic hit. And then I'm collabing with Chrissy at some point. Her and I are going to get together and collab. But those are people that I'm genuinely friends with. I literally talk outside of YouTube. We talk all the time. We stay in contact. Like, we plan to hang out. We plan to get together. Like, those are people that I want to collab with, because then when we're on camera, you guys can see like a genuine actual connection, and not just like a we're in it for the business. Because I'm not in it for the business. I mean, yes, I want this to be my career, but if I'm going to do a collab with you, it's because I'm genuinely your friend and I just want to hang out with you. You know, that's why I haven't collabed with anybody else, because I want to just do it with people that I'm friends with, and not just like strangers that I'm like, yeah, go watch their content if I don't watch their content. I hope that makes sense. I just really only want to collaborate with people that I'm genuinely friends with. And I know that may sound bad. I know that's like not what everybody believes in. I know some people really believe like in order to grow, you kind of have to social climb. I'm not a social climber. I just don't believe in that. I don't. Like, I'm here to have fun. Yes, I want this to be my career, absolutely, but I'm not here just to sit here and make money and be like a big influencer. Like, I don't care about that. I just genuinely want to do this as a living, but I don't have to be big to do this as a living, if that makes any sense. So I'm not a social climber. I'm not about making millions and being friends with the big top beauty gurus. Like, I could care less about that. I just want to stay in my own lane, do my own thing, and just love what I'm doing and make friends along the way. I am going to go into my Withlove Cosmetics press glitter. I'm going to go into this shade right here. I'm going to start to press that into my inner corner. Oh, this is not going to be fun doing this with nails. No, it's not. Yo, how people with nails do this? You could choose only one brand to use for makeup. What brand would it be? If I can only choose one brand for makeup, I honestly, as much as I love my Milk Cosmetics more than anything, I would have to go with Colourpop, just because they have more diverse items right now. They do have foundations, they do have like concealers, and they have eyeshadows, lipsticks, they have bronzers and highlighters and blushes. They have a whole range of products. So if I just had to stick to one, it would be them. And not to mention, they are so affordable in price that I would just want to stick with them, because they are really, really affordable. Damn, I really need to probably switch over to a brush, because this is really difficult to do. I don't know how well this will apply with a brush, but we're going to just kind of pack that right there. This may not be the best application looking at it now, because I'm doing this with not my finger. Maybe I could do it with my pinky. Normally with Withlove Cosmetics, you don't need any sort of pressed glitter or glue to stick these pressed glitters on. They just go on so easily. But I'm having a little bit of trouble because of my nails. Like, I hate that it's going in the inner corner like that. Shoo. I'm really regretting these pressed nails, because this is looking like shit. But it's my fault for putting on pressed nails that are like so like, I feel like they're about to tear off. Okay. Which came first in your career, Disney or makeup? Oh, Disney came first. I applied to Disney when I was 21, I want to say. I was 21 when I first got my job at Disney. And I got the job when I was actually in college. And then, yeah, I just kind of stayed ever since, just because I kind of worked my way up from being a host to a server. And then the money became really, really good. It really helped pay for my college. And so it's why I also just stayed. Because there's so many things I got to do because of my job. I got to go on cruises. I got to travel. I got to go to Maine. I got to get a dog. I got to have this apartment. Like, I got to start YouTube because of my job at Disney. So I will never take that away. Like, I got to live my life because of Disney. I just flicked that up into my eyebrow. Okay, this is a great tutorial for you guys. Shit. Oh man, I'm doing this. I'm doing such a good job for y'all. I am just so sorry. By the way, I'm going in with my Colourpop Honey palette. I'm so sorry. I'm going with the color Sweet Spot right here. I'm gonna start blending these two together. This is just a mess, but you know what? That's okay. It's my life. All right. The assumption is you're a girly girl. I wouldn't necessarily say I'm a girly girl per se. I mean, I do like dressing like a girl, but like, I have no problem getting down and dirty, like in the mud and stuff like that, and going fishing and getting dirty. Like, I could care less about that. Like, I've never been one to be like, oh my God. Like, I just started doing my nails because we went into quarantine. That's like the first time I've really done my nails. Like, normally I don't have my nails done. I get my hair done because I care about my hair, but like, I wouldn't say I'm a girly girl. So this has kind of turned into a freaking mess because of my nails, and I'm not used to it, and so just it's getting everywhere. It's getting super messy, but we're gonna make it work as best as possible, because that's all we can do. Do you have a job outside of YouTube? Yes, I am a server at Disney World. Well, I was, but I don't really know what is going to happen. I don't know when Disney's going to open. I mean, I know they're opening up Disney Springs on May 20th, and so far only 2 restaurants have confirmed, and 3 have said no. I don't really know what is going to happen next, or how Disney's going to proceed forward. I really, really don't know. And not to mention, I work for a third-party vendor inside Walt Disney World. So just because Walt Disney World opens doesn't necessarily mean my restaurant will open. Now, I'm going to definitely say my restaurant will open because we are inside a theme park, so I can definitely see my restaurant opening, especially since we bring in millions of dollars worth of business every single year to Disney. So there's no way they wouldn't open us. But it's just, we just don't know. It's just very, very up there in the air. And one day, guys, one day I will talk about exactly where I work, what location, what company I work for. I mean, there's 2 people who actually guessed it right on the dot where I work. And I mean, if they ever come in and see me, by all means, please come say hi. That'd be awesome. Like, oh my God, I'd be wearing a face mask. That is so weird. I don't know. That's going to be so weird to serve food in a face mask. I really don't know how I feel about that, honestly. Just because, like, I know at some point they're going to have to take their mask off to eat their food, and I get it. But, like, I just don't know. Like, that's just such a weird concept to me that they're going to have to take their they're going to take their mask off, and I have to sit there and serve them, and I don't know. I don't really feel comfortable with it. I'm not going to lie. Especially since, like, you know, I wear a mask every single day. One of my beautiful subscribers actually made me a mask, and I can never thank her enough for that. But I just don't know, like, how I'm going to be able to serve in a mask. It's already hot enough whenever you wear a mask. And then, like, I know CDC recommends you changing the mask all the time, but, like, how can you constantly keep changing a mask? You need to change your gloves. It's like, it's going to be something. It's going to be something. It's going to, like, if anyone's serving right now during this, please let me know in the comments below how you're handling it. Like, what are you guys doing? Like, what's it like? Because I just truly don't know. I mean, I know some of our restaurants here actually opened. I refuse to go to them just because I am scared, honestly, I'm not gonna lie, and I don't want to spend the money if I don't have to. Tell us 3 random facts about yourself, weird or wonderful. Your videos love Ireland. Oh my God. Okay, so 3 facts about myself. 1, I really I love stale popcorn. Corey thinks it's disgusting, but I like getting Pop Secret movie butter popcorn. I like to heat up in the microwave, and then I won't touch it for a day or 2. Like, I'll leave it sitting out in the bag for like a day or 2 so it gets like nice and stale. And then I have my Frito-Lay jalapeno cheddar cheese that you can find like in the chip aisle. And I dip my popcorn into the cheese, and I just enjoy my stale popcorn with my melted cheese. And I just think it is the most delicious snack in the world. Corey cannot stand it. It's so gross that I love my stale popcorn and cheese, and he knows that's like my go-to snack. So I'll ask him like, hey, can you heat me up some popcorn? And he's like, can I have some? I'm like, can you make your own? Because I'll eat that whole bag of stale popcorn in one sitting. So that's 1 fact. Another fact, may sound weird fact, but I can play the flute. And I guess so. I don't know if it's like a weird thing about me, but whenever I go do my puzzles, I like to listen to musical soundtracks, like scores from movies, and ASMR. Like, those are like my like little like go-to relaxing. What I like to do half the times when I'm editing my videos, sometimes I'll have my ASMR playing in the background just so I have something that's very calming and relaxing. All right, let me just go ahead and throw on some lashes. I'm gonna wear my D-Star lashes in the style Beige. I love these lashes more than anything. They're my absolute favorite lashes. Okay, now that I've managed to get more glitter down on my desk and on my face, this is a great Chitchat Grwm with me. I'm already like messing up so much. I'm gonna go into my Gin & Co Miracle Moonshine Cream Primer. This is my favorite primer. I actually got this because a Paige, she got this for me. And she does have a code with them. It's code XOXO Paige or Paige XOXO. I'll have it listed down below, but you guys can save 20% off your purchase. So that is freaking awesome. But I'll make sure I have that listed down below. Next assumption is you have not had the easiest life. I would say I had a pretty good life. My parents made sure I was well taken care of. I had everything that I needed. So I would not say that I have not had the easiest life. I wouldn't say I have the easiest life, but I didn't have a hard life either. You are extremely paranoid person. No, actually I'm not. I have really bad anxiety, but I would not say I'm paranoid. What is your life goal and career in 5 years? So my goal in 5 years is to be a full-time YouTuber. That would be freaking fantastic. I'm going to go in with my Believe Beauty. This is the Skin Finish Foundation. I'm going in the shade Soft Beige. It is my absolute favorite foundation. I am using my Morphe Beauty Sponge. I know a lot of people out there do not like this sponge. I really like it. I don't know if people don't care for it. I've never had any issues with it whatsoever. If you become a huge YouTuber, what merch would you create, aka makeup line, clothing? I definitely would do merch because I know a lot of people have asked me to actually go ahead and start a merch line. I just don't know where to begin, and like getting like a graphic designer to design some merch already. Like I know you guys want me to do like a sweater or like a t-shirt that says I gotta poop, because like that's like my signature like saying. It's like, I mean, that's literally what I said when James Charles saw my instant influencer video. I freaked out. I was like, oh my god, I gotta poop, because legit I really had bad anxiety when I found out he watched it and like shared it among his platform of like million subscribers. And oh my god, that video made me laugh, because in that video I wasn't thinking about it. I used my Tati neutral palette and my Jeffree Star makeup, and people were like, ooh, you're throwing some shade because like they're not friends and you're using their products. And I was like, oh, I mean, I don't care. It's still a makeup product. I still like their products. I don't care if they're not friends. Like, you don't have to be friends to not enjoy someone's brand makeup stuff. So that, and then I mean, I could definitely see myself doing a cosmetic line at some point. I did a video on it a while back where I talked about like what my line would be called and like what I had envisioned. So that's something that like I think would be cool, but like I'm not in any rush, because if I do that, I'd want to actually take my time and do it right, because I don't want to have any sort of sister scandals, if y'all know what I mean. What would you do long term if you're not into YouTube and makeup? What would I do? I mean, I got my degree in creative writing with the minor religious study, but like I guess I'd try to find like a writing field to go into. That's what I've always wanted to do, was to be an author. Is very passionate. I'm actually a really good writer. I've written so many people's entry-level essays to get into their master programs. I've written Corey's term papers. I've done schoolwork for other people. I'm really, really good at writing. I just find that it's my passion, and I'm able to express myself better in words than in person, if that makes sense. Like I can like literally write my heart out to you in words and basically say it. I'm just more of like, I could just do it handwritten. So I'd want to do something in the writing field. That's where I got my degree. My dad still wants me to go get my degree, utilize it at Disney, like, because you can utilize that degree in like creative and communications and stuff like that. But it's not my passion. My passion is definitely like writing and reading, but not to go work in like communications for a company. Like that's not my passion whatsoever. Like I love makeup, and I love being like my own boss. Like I really love being my own boss. I feel like that's why I also love doing this, because like I determine when I work, when I don't work, and I really, really love that factor. I don't like anyone telling me what I can and cannot do. Like that, I can't stand that. And I've always had trouble with like authority figures like that. All right, so I'm gonna go into my Bite Beauty. This is a pressed powder. This is a pressed powder foundation. God damn. I had to do with my teeth, Jesus. I hit pan. I'm so excited to actually hit pan on this. I've been using this lately to set my face with. I don't know why, but I've just been really, really enjoying it. I've also like been skipping the step of concealer. I did use concealer the last couple of videos, but I'm trying to go for like a non-concealer look today. All right, so for bronzer, I'm going to go into my MAC Gimme Sun. I actually just received this in the mail from a beautiful subscriber. This is the Butter Biscuit Cream Bronzer, but I want to do some research on it first before I use it in today's video, because I want to make sure I use the right application for it, because I don't know if it could be applied with a brush since it's a cream bronzer. I'm sure you might have to use like a sponge, but I just want to make sure I get it right. So that's why I'm not using it in today's video. Let's see. The next question is it hard to find the right setting powder and primer for oily skin? Oh my God, it's actually from Megan. It can be. Like I still am trying to find the best products for oily skin. I think a lot of my issue also has to do with the fact that I live in Florida, so it gets very, very hot, very humid really quick. And so trying to find the best makeup that's going to help to hold the makeup all day, trying to find the best products to make the makeup hold all day, that's a difficult choice, or that's a difficult task. Like I'm trying my hardest, and some things that work for me don't necessarily work for other people. And people are so amazing. They try to do everything they could to get me to try products or say do this, do that. Like, and I really appreciate the help, but it's just like every skin's different. So I'm still trying to figure it out and learn it as I go. By the way, I am going with my bling brushes to do this. I'm going with my F3, favorite brush of all time. You guys know how much I love my bling brushes. They do have a new brush, I believe, coming out in July from what I saw their post, and I'm so excited because you can never ever have enough bling brushes. Like, they are truly amazing. And yes, I do have a code. It's code Allie. So you guys 10% off your purchase, and they do also offer Afterpay. Oh my god, I literally have glitter all over my forehead. This is a great chit chat. Get rid of me, guys. I'm showing you how all the things you shouldn't do. All right, let's see. How long have you worked at Disney for? 9 years. You were a quiet kid when you were younger? No. No. I was that kid that they would have to like separate from other children in class because I talked way too much. I can make friends with anybody, so whenever the teacher would move me to the other side of the classroom because I was too talkative, I still find ways to talk with whoever it is I was talking to. And my report cards used to always say straight A's, but then I'd have a note from the teachers that say, Allie is a very opinionated child and she's not afraid to express her opinion. And my parents said, yep, that's our daughter. Nothing has changed. I mean, to this day, I'm very, very opinionated, and we're all entitled to our own opinions. Like, there's nothing wrong with that, but I'm not afraid to voice my opinion. And even if I'm right or wrong, like, that's just my opinion, but I'm not afraid to voice it. And it shocks my managers and my coworkers sometimes with the things that I say, because they're like, I can't believe you just said that out loud. I'm like, yeah, but you're thinking it. Like, I said it. Like, it's my opinion, you know? Another assumption is you never enjoyed working for Disney. Actually, I love working for Disney. I love working at Disney. I'm going to go in my Georgia Peach blush right here. God, it smells like heaven. I actually do like working at Disney. I just don't like the fact that, like, there's no such thing as holidays. Like, holidays are very, very non-existent. Like, I had to work Christmas this past year, which is fine because it was my time. Like, I've gotten to have other Christmases off, so, like, I completely understood why I had to. But it's just the guests are very, very entitled. And it's not just the guests. There are sometimes when cast members come in and cast members think that they're just as well as entitled. I'm like, just because you work here does not mean that you're entitled and that you're special. Like, I'm sorry, but cast members can be really, really, really rude to servers. And it's disgusting. Do you have any sponsored videos planned for the future right now? I do not. I am very, very particular about doing sponsored brands or sponsored content at this point because I have been screwed over numerous times. You guys have seen this. I've talked about it very openly about being screwed over. So I'm really turned off to doing sponsored videos at this point, unless it's like a brand like Bling Brushes that I really, really love and admire. Then of course I'll do a sponsored video because I love them. I would actually do a video for them for free. They would never ever have to pay me, and they know that. I'm gonna go into this color, Behave, from my under eye. I'm gonna use my E7 right here. This is the rose gold edition. But no, I have no plans of doing sponsored videos. And I know that's not like what you should do. Like, you should always take any sort of sponsorship. But I've had so many companies reach out to me and say, hey, we'll pay you X, Y, and Z if you want to promote our product. I'm like, I've never even used your product. Why would I promote something that I never even bothered trying? And like, a lot of them are like satin pillows or facial waxing or stuff that I would never even use to begin with. So I'm like, no, thank you. Like, I know I'm passing up on opportunities, but I could care less about that. It's because it's not about that for me. If I want to try a product, I'll generally try it, but I don't need to try like everything that people reach out to me for and offer to pay me for, because then it's not mean, it's not organic, and I just feel really uncomfortable with it. All right, so someone wants to know, what are my thoughts on the Instant Influencer show? One, I'm extremely grateful that I did not make it on the show. I do not think that I could handle it. Those people that went on there are really talented, and I don't think I have the skills to compete with those people, so I'm grateful that I didn't go on it. I really thought that Indigo was going to win, so when he was taken off, I was like, damn, that really sucks, because I think he is by far the best like makeup artist on there. He's so talented, and I just really thought it sucked that they sent him home. Oh my god, I cannot get this open. Oh my god, Jacqueline, don't do me like this. Come on. Oh god, that was difficult. All right, so I'm gonna go into the flash palette. I'm gonna go into the shade Iced right here for a highlight. I really do like Kaylin for sure. I think she's very, very sweet. I'm not really a big fan of Ashley or Strashme. I think she's really, really talented, but I just feel like she just doesn't show her personality. So she's very, very monotone. Like, you know, she'll say, oh, I'm so excited. But like, she doesn't show that she's excited. I'm like, show that you're excited. Like, you just don't show your personality. And there's nothing against that. Like, I get having anxiety and nerves, so I get being closed up and have that wall up. So that's why I don't judge, because you should never judge a book by its cover. But like, I'm just not drawn to her because I don't know her. I can't see her personality. She hasn't really shown it to me. So other than that, I think the show's good. I could have been more diversity in the show. I think there should have been more diversity in the show, but I mean, hopefully next season he learns and he adds more black people into the show, black men into the show, and not just have it be a whole white cast. I know there's Ashley, but like, I don't know. I just wanted to see not just all white people. Someone goes, you stick your nose on things on purpose because people think it's funny to get subs and views. So completely false. I should reach out to the person, respond back to them, say, don't do that. Like, I actually get embarrassed by doing it. I don't do it on purpose. I feel like I don't have the best sense of smell. I don't know why. It's just, I feel like in order for me to smell it, I really need to get up close and personal. I just don't think I have the best sense of smell. So it's why I get so close and my nose just happens to touch it. I generally don't feel it. And I've gotten to the point now where people make assumptions like that I might just not even show it anymore, just because I don't want people to think I'm doing it on purpose, because I'm not. Like, I could care less to just do it to get subs and views, because it doesn't give me views. It doesn't give me subs. Like, how do people think, you know what, that video, she's touching her product to her nose, I have to go view that. Like, people aren't going to know unless they're already watching your video. So that one by far is like the most false thing ever. You will stay on unemployment or find something until Disney opens back up, whatever it is. So my unemployment is supposed to last until the end of July. I don't know what's going to go on from there, but Courtney and I already talked about it. Once unemployment is over, then we're going to go look for another job in the meantime until Disney does reopen. Did you and Corey meet, and how did he propose? We met in high school, and he proposed to me in St. Augustine. So that's my favorite place. He proposed to me on top of the light tower, actually. Very, very sweet, completely unexpected. Ugh, I had those nasty, crusty lips. That shit is so gross. Is there anyone in your immediate circle or family or friends that is judgmental of your YouTube channel? Not that I know of. When I first was starting out, I'm sure there was some sort of judgment, but no one's ever expressed it to me, thankfully. But I don't know. I've never heard anybody judging me on it. People have been actually very supportive of it. And there's been times where I've actually wanted to just give up and throw the towel in, and they've actually not let me and said, this is your dream, this is your passion, go for it. Like, it's not going to be easy. It's going to be hard, but if you really want to do it, just go for it. All right, so I'm going to go in with my Colourpop liner right here. These liners, they are so good, but God, do they break so easily. I somehow managed to get mascara under my eye. Ah, this is a day. My makeup just wants to mess around on me. Damn it. All right, so I'm going to go into my Jeffree Star. Wow, these nails get dirty so quick. These nails are not going to last much longer, I'm going to tell you that. I'm going to go into my Jeffree Star Sour Ice. I'm going to use this for an inner corner. So I'm going to go into my Colourpop Minuteman liner. This liner is actually not sold anymore, so I got to find a different liner to like. How old are you? I've been curious. Oh, I'm 30. When's the wedding? Well, it's going to happen at this point sometime this year. They're still planning for October 18th. It's just with everything going on, it's not the easiest thing to plan. Why aren't you more experimental? Honestly, it's just because I'm still trying to perfect the techniques that I'm learning right now. I'm trying to understand them more, get a better feel of it, and I can't seem to find where I put this damn lid. Okay, I literally hate that I misplaced things. I would put it down and okay, there it is. I'm not as much experimental because I'm just trying to understand the techniques and I'm trying to learn as it is. So I feel like if me trying to experiment with other things when I'm still trying to learn other techniques, I feel like it just isn't the best for me. So that's why I've been practicing more cut creases so I can understand cut creases more, get a better get better at it with lots of practice. So one day I'll get more experimental and do stuff like maybe like what James does, but I'm not a makeup artist. Like, he is fantastic at what he does. And there are some of you out there who are, if you were really good at FX stuff. I'm just not one of those people. And maybe one day I could be. Oh, I went in with my Kylie Cosmetics Velvet Liquid Lip. This is in the shade Savage. I go my Fenty Beauty Fenty Gloss and answer one more question. I can answer. How do you feel about reviewing palettes that fans send? Oh my God, I'm so down to do that. Like, I'm down to try out any makeup you guys send my way. That hurt like a little bitch. What the? See? These are just gonna last for today. They're not staying on. I can't get this Jaclyn freaking palette open. People always have something to say about you and Paige supporting Jeffree Star and his products. Is there anything he can do that make you stop buying? I couldn't personally I couldn't personally begin to care about the whole cancer culture or how anyone chooses to spend their money, but I do find it interesting why people draw their lines, where people draw their lines. Is there anything that he could do? No, I'm sure there is something that he could do that would make me just say, you know, screw him and his entire brand. But it had to be something like really severe. Like it really would. And like, I don't know. I really don't know. I think I'd have to just cross that bridge if that time ever comes. Because I didn't cancel Jaclyn Hill when she had moldy lipsticks. I mean, I didn't want to support her for a while until she addressed the issue, and then slowly she somewhat acknowledged that it happened, not why it happened, but that it happened. So I always believe in giving people a second chance. So I'm sure, like, if he did something like really severe, I would definitely not support him at all. But I think it just depends. But at the end of the day, I also really love his products. His products are really good. They speak volumes for themselves. Like, yeah, he creates them, but like the products just are fantastic. So it'd have to be something really severe. I really don't know what that is, but I'm sure if something like that happened, like, I would openly be honest about it. But this is the makeup look, and I'm sorry that it's not the best makeup look or the best application. I definitely struggled with these stupid press-on nails. Like, you guys just saw this one just completely, like, rip off. They're already turning colors to my makeup, and, well, these are not as enjoyable as I thought they were going to be at all. They're not that fun, and I regret putting them on. So I'm going to probably, after this is said and done, after filming more video, rip these bad boys off and call it a day. But that is it for my chit chat. Get ready with me answering your assumptions/questions. Thank you guys so much for sending in these questions/assumptions. And yeah, guys, if you guys like this video, please make sure you guys give this video a cheeky thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you guys have not already, because I do post every other day. Also, make sure you guys head over to my other channel. It's R for Life. You guys can see my cool, wonderful adventures with amazing fiance Corey. And as always, guys, I want to thank you guys for all your love and support. I'll see you guys in the very next video. Bye!